He can combine anti-Harvard with anti-immigrant and say, I am going to make it difficult for these foreign students. I also went to Harvard. I'm a graduate of Harvard. So I spent 4 years of my life as a college student there. And I'm a product of the elite schools of this country, as you perhaps know. Uh, so when I was at Harvard, and ever since, it has not had a particular problem with anti Semitism. That is to say, anti Semitism exists in the United States, but it has always existed here from the beginning. Jews are a very small minority, so it is easy to scapegoat them, and that has been a demagogic strategy from the colonial times right up to the present. But Harvard is in no way particularly guilty of that, probably less than most other institutions. That's not a real issue. And likewise, I don't think Mr. Trump cares one way or another about foreign students. That does not relevant to his issues. It's not relevant to the problems of the American economy. Foreign students pay more for their educations here than domestic students. So it's actually a support for American universities and colleges. And as everyone knows, one of the major reasons that the United States has welcomed foreign students from China, but from all over the world, has been what is called here soft power. And so it is good for the United States' reputation and position in the world. It's a kind of advertising of the United States. So then what is the reason? And the answer is the last 30 to 40 years have been noteworthy in the United States for three things that have hurt the domestic working class. Number one, computers, robotics, and now artificial intelligence that have lost for many, many people jobs. Number two, there has been a massive relocation of jobs, particularly in manufacturing, but also increasingly in the service industries, where American corporations leave the United States and relocate, for example, to China, but also to many other countries, Vietnam, Brazil, and so forth. And number three, until now, there has been influx of immigrants, particularly from Central America, from Africa, so that employers seeking to make more profit replaced domestic American workers with immigrants. When you put these three things together, you created a serious problem for American workers, particularly better paid, manufacturing, unionized working people. Both Republican and Democratic parties were cheerleaders supporting globalization, supporting automation, and supporting immigration. So there was nowhere for this mass of white working class people, mostly men, not women, men. There was no help for them. And Mr. Trump said to the white men, you are being abandoned by the ruling class here, which was true, and you are being put into a declining situation because the Democratic Party and the liberal people and the well-off people are much more interested in attending to the demands of Black and brown Americans and women Americans than they are for you. Vote for me, and I will reverse all of that. That's why Mr. Trump is president of the United States. He can't bring the jobs back here. That's not happening. He's trying with his tariffs. That does not look like it's working. So he needs to do symbolic activity to replace the real activity that he can't do. And the symbolic activity includes going against Harvard, because Harvard is a symbol. It is the richest university in this country. Another way to symbolically address the concerns of unemployed white workers is to say to them, you are damaged by immigration. So I'm going to be against immigration. He can combine anti Harvard with anti immigrant and say, I am going to make it difficult for these foreign students, because that's the symbolism he must give to the mass of his base, because he cannot give them the economic rescue that he promised.